Yeah, that's kind of like about it. You know what we haven't seen in a while is a Penguin Zero video. Let's see what's on the daily, what's our daily of the week news. Apparently something has happened on here, you know? She's the most annoying loser. How bad can it be? It can't be that bad, right? There's no way it can be that bad. Don't know what the subject is about, so I'll be very curious to see what it actually is. She's the most annoyingest loser. Let me guess, it's some content creator that's annoying the shit out of people? Question mark. It usually evolves with a content creator or something like that. Usually.
I just found a loser. Yeah. I just learned about a woman who's dedicated the last year or so of her life to going to businesses with the sole intent of annoying the employees and instigating arguments and confrontation whenever possible.
What?
Because that's her content.
What?
Can you imagine being such an insufferable asshole?
Can you show me where your microphones are? He said to come by the Apple. I don't see the mics anywhere.
Yeah, if you give me a few minutes, I'm just holding them out
Just
with an
point
iPad.
direction. I can go look.
Tell
me where they're at.
The desktop
The Yeti,
microphones
the
are probably
blue Yeti.
behind the printers.
She has so many videos just like this. She walks up to an employee who is already in the middle of helping a customer just to interject and demand an answer to her question about where she can find a blue Yeti microphone. And he points her in the right direction, which she instantly has an issue with. I don't know what she was expecting, him to just like conjure up the microphone out of thin air like a fucking sorcerer, like some kind of wizard or something. But the thing is, all she wants to do is make problems. This is what she does. She has so many videos like this. The Best Buy excursion, though, this adventure, this was by far her magnum opus. This went on for like 10 agonizing minutes or so. Usually her
Cloud
videos are
sure
between
is one hell of a drug,
1
I'm
to
gonna be honest
4
with you,
because
chat.
once she starts yelling,
like the internet was a
shitting and
mistake.
spitting, hooting and hollering at one of the employees, they say enough is enough and either kick her out or they just stop playing ball with it altogether. They've just had enough of her garbage, so they just stop interacting. And this one's a little different because she would de-aggro the employee that she starts pushing the buttons of before they have a chance to either get her out of the store or just be like, can you shut the fuck up? I really don't feel like going through a lot of her videos here because they all play out pretty similarly to what you're about to see unfold in this Best Buy.
But I wanna
But
see
I
some
will
of
give
them
you an
at least.
example of how most of them usually end. Here's one of her Starbucks adventures with apparently a friend of hers.
You said you had
So a woman goes off in Starbucks after her friend gets a sausage sandwich by mistake. Manager claims she has an attitude and refuses to help.
What happened? What happened? What did you sell him? What kind of sausage? He doesn't eat pork, so why would you sell him a pork sausage when he asked for turkey bacon? Do me a favor, we're not gonna go back and forth. Just take this back. He doesn't eat pork. You can take this back and exchange it. He asked you to take...
She just happens to be filming randomly walking around the Starbucks about, you know...
Who the fuck? I'm gonna be honest with you. The moment if they had their camera, like if they had their camera like that specifically, immediately and started arguing, I'm gonna be like, get out of my store.
The emptiness there, and her friend apparently had ordered a sandwich and was served something that he was allergic to, the sausage. He doesn't eat pork. The employee seems extremely confused, saying that, no, this is what he asked for. I even, told him, hey, this is what you're getting. Apparently he confirmed that. But now he's throwing a flag on the play, challenging the ruling here. And luckily, the hero steps in. To me, what this feels like is this was a premeditated, nefarious scheme here. Despicable Me level plan to get a free sandwich here. So this lady and her minion, her fucking goober, had this idea of ordering a sandwich, pretending they fucked it up and demanding another one, maybe trying to get a free sandwich out of it or something. It's very odd how she just happens to be filming in this restaurant just moments prior to walking up here. Why is she butting in here? Why is she even entering in this Thunderdome? She has no fucking business here. Yet she does because she wants to assert herself into anything that can be confrontational. So immediately She cross body blocks her way into this conversation here and makes it extremely hostile, getting extremely aggressive and combative. Like, no, we're fucking done here.
He said to take off the.
You know, the funny thing about it, I completely understand this too as well. Like this wasn't common. This the most craziest thing I've had or so in customer service specifically, right? The funny thing about it wasn't even my fault either. Like, I had no control of it whatsoever. So I was working as a drive-through person, right? I was working on the rich side of town and everything, and those rich people are like super snobbish. Like, they were really snobby people. Not all of them, but like pretty much almost like eight, almost 9 times out of 10, those people were very snobbish. So he comes up and he orders his food, right? He orders his food. Nothing bad happens, right? It got super busy, of course, so there was like a long line and everything like that. And because that's just how it is typically over there on the rich side of the town, right? Or the city, I should say. So the rich side of the city. So this is a thing that's always consistently in the rich side of everything, on the side of town or so. Those people don't cook anything. They actually just order food. So that's how it mostly is on the rich side of town. So the guy orders his food, right? He comes up, he's waiting in line and everything like that. It became his turn, right? For him to, to pay the pay. But unfortunately, how we get so busy, right? People usually order large quantities of food that sometimes like the person who's on the grill and everything like that can't keep up, because like, they just order an exorbitant amount, either for like parties or for their work or for at home for dinner and all this other shit and everything. And the guy got upset, right? So I gave him his drink and everything like that, and I told him, hey, you're gonna have to wait for like a couple minutes for like fresh food and everything like that, right? We're a little bit running low, so a lot of people are ordering, and a lot of people are ordering food and everything. Like, I just gave him the reason, right? And all this other stuff, right? Trying to reason with him, right? Man got so freaking mad at me. He got mad at me specifically because he thinks I'm the one who's cooking the food. I'm the one who's prepping the meal. I'm the one who's doing everything, And what he does or so, he grabbed the soda or so, right? And he chucked it back at me and literally splashed my entire like uniform full of soda. And then he just drove off and everything like that. And he got upset or so, and then because like there wasn't food, and he blamed me specifically for it because apparently I'm the one who's at fault apparently, even though like it has nothing to do with me. I'm just a person who just like takes the order. But even then, on top of that, I'm not even faulting the person who was making the food either, because we had like a lot of food, like already food cooked already, like everything's already ready and everything like that. But no one knew that like a bunch of people would be coming in to order like massive amounts of food. Like we're talking about like massive amount of food, to the point that like the person on the grill, basically, the grill guy, or the cook guy, he couldn't keep up. Like he literally could not keep up whatsoever. It was insane, because he tried to keep up as much as possible, but it was even getting out of hand even for him. And that was like at the beginning of rush hour, which is lunchtime. That was only at the beginning. And that wasn't even towards like the middle part of the lunch hour or the ending of like rush hour, And then it dies down by like a smidge. It dies down by like 5 to 10%, but there's still people constantly coming or so, and then it picks back up again immediately afterwards. Like it was to the point that you needed like at least like 2 or 3 more people behind the grill or so, the kitchen or so, or the cook anyways, because he couldn't keep he literally could not keep up. It was insane. It was crazy. But yeah, so the most craziest thing that I had specifically was getting soda thrown at me in return, just because there wasn't any food, even though I told him he just has to wait like an extra like couple minutes or so for fresh food. Let me remind you, fresh cooked food, okay? All right. well, everything was fresh and cooked, but like the problem is like people were ordering a shit ton. But like he just had to wait for like 30 minutes more. That's it for the chicken to be cooked and everything like that. So, but he got upset and he decided to throw fucking shit at me, and then he left, and then that's basically the most I had to deal with when it came to like customer service jobs.
Bacon or some kind of whatever you had on another sandwich, and you said you could not take it off. Sausage and bacon.
How would you know that, crazy lady? You weren't there. Unless this is part of like the script you two rehearsed. You can see she wasn't there. She wasn't within earshot or anything. She was on the other side of the restaurant doing some kind of like 360-degree spin around showing that there's not a lot of people there. So she has no fucking idea what was even transpiring over here, but she instead wants to spin this web of lies for the sake of elevating and instigating an issue. Because that is all she does. This is what she does in every single one of her videos, and she has like fucking, I feel like 100 of these. I've personally seen 12 at least. And they all play out similarly to this and the Best Buy one that we're going to go back to in a moment. It is infuriating just watching her do this. I don't know how you live life going through like this, walking the path of the unlovable, unlikable, perpetually alone loser. Apparently she does have some kind of lackey here, some kind of sidekick that she's brainwashed into doing this with her.
Oh,
but it is
God.
just so pathetic.
He wanted turkey. That's what he wants. He has a pork allergy.
Would you like to get a turkey bacon instead of this?
That's what he wanted in the first place.
We are okay with that. We're not okay with like bad attitudes.
With bad what?
Bad attitude. Like
Who had a bad attitude?
attitude is a little bit like too much.
If you sell someone pork and they don't eat it, I have a damn bad attitude. You damn right.
No.
Because we have a pork
I hate
allergy
these
and you
kinds
can
of
get
people, to be
sick.
honest.
Order like a sandwich with
Don't talk
pork.
about my attitude. Just change the food and let me leave.
Let you leave, Goober. You're the one that walked over uninvited and handcuffed yourself to this situation. You're not trapped in there with them. They're trapped in there with you in this unskippable cutscene with this
It's so
fucking
annoying, I'm gonna
terrible
be honest with
NPC.
you.
My God, she sucks. I cannot stand this woman. It is unbelievably annoying, and she does it all on purpose for her content. These aren't even people
worry,
to this
I
woman.
understand
These are
your
just
customer
things for
service
her to
people.
yell
I used
at
to
and
work in these
film to
low-end jobs
post
too as
online
well,
to try
so
and make money.
that was the first job I had,
off
was
of
low-end
the
jobs. Fast food
outrage
jobs
that it
before,
can
you know, moving on
cause.
to different
Hats
other
off to the
better
manager,
jobs.
though, for standing her ground and calling out this terrible behavior and
I
defending
feel like you shouldn't be servicing anybody if they give you these kinds of attitudes. I'm just saying.
the employee from this woman's
really
bad
shouldn't.
attitude. I really appreciate that. I think that is great right there. And she's even offering a replacement
they should
sandwich,
refuse them
which
services.
she's about to take off the table because this woman
I
can't
feel like
fucking
that should be a
stop
thing.
flapping her gums here about nothing to make an argument out of nothing. She is offering the solution, which is not satisfactory to this woman because what she wants is a bigger blow up, so she has to keep poking in order to try and get this manager there, but she doesn't. All she does is just return that bad attitude to her, and that's it, which she hates.
I don't want to talk anymore about it. You already messed up. Let me get the fixture and let us go. That's
Then I
it.
will not give you any refund if you have this and we have.
I just
paperwork and we have
said
keys
just
that we are
change the
allowed-
sandwich out and let me
I
go.
will call the security and I will take you out of the store if you continue with this attitude.
What attitude are you talking about?
Like this that you like have right now.
Well, you're the one screaming. I said just change the
I'm
sandwich.
not. I'm giving you the same attitude that you are giving
Miss,
us back.
I don't know where you come from, but in America, you have to exchange food
We are not
that
forced to
someone's
do that.
allergic to, and
He
that's
has-
what that
He
is.
has to let us know.
He did.
Okay, so like he's very nice. He's
Okay, listen, I don't have to talk to you anymore. I don't have to talk to you anymore. Just fix it up and I'm done. The fuck?
You shouldn't be
Jesus
talking to her at all,
Christ,
by
what
the way.
fuck,
You
dude?
came
What an
over
actual
here,
bitch,
idiot.
dude.
You stupid fucking
Holy
orb of
fuck,
confusion,
man.
keegling moron. This video, she actually seems
God,
to get pretty
dude.
heated herself. Usually, she's just steaming other people's hams by being fucking annoying to them and treating them as if
Holy
they are
cow,
less than her, being
dude.
very condescending, talking down to them and insulting them. She never really gets like
Customer-
overly heated herself until the
It
end
comes
of
like
this
Waffle
clip here,
House
where
or
it
something
actually
like
seems
that.
to affect her because this manager didn't roll over going belly up just taking this kind of bullshit from this
Jeez.
woman, because most employees that she picks on, they have limited options in how they can respond to it for fear of maybe having repercussions for their job, like if their manager
She
you know
is,
steps
dude.
in and
Like,
like
holy
doesn't
sh- I've
defend
never
them.
seen anyone-
So
well,
she
actually,
gets
yeah, I
free
have,
reign
but,
on just
like, God, Jesus
insulting
Christ,
them,
though.
belittling them, and just making a huge issue for them for nothing. just being a huge nuisance, a thorn in their side.
Okay,
This manager, though,
Clout-
however,
Clout is one
was
hell of a
not
drug, I'm gonna
having
be
it,
honest
and
with
I
you.
think that
Clout
is
is-
great. She wasn't
these
able to
people
do her
working for the
usual
clout for their
bullying of an
content.
employee, and in this case, trying to tag team there with her friend to attack that employee for her video. The manager stepped in and gave her a taste of her own medicine, and she did not like that very much. Anyway, though, that's how a lot of her videos go. The Best Buy one, not so much, because like I said, she bounced around to so many different employees before things bubbled over to this point, which actually makes the Best Buy video that we're about to go back into even more annoying.
Go to the left of the printers.
Right over here? Thank you. Took that little second to tell me where it's at. Printers, no microphones. Oh my gosh, this place is a freaking zoo. They tell you to go somewhere here, and I still don't see any microphones.
This gentleman tried his best to save us from a fucking disaster. He probably saw the future. He probably had a Sharingan activated and knew the reason this woman wanted a mic was probably to start a podcast. So he sent her on a wild goose chase. He's like, oh yeah, it's probably like over there, like way over there, like outside the store. Like it's somewhere very far away from it. Actually, they stopped making mics. Did you know that? He tried to save us. But she comes over here, cries boo-hoo, calls the wambulance because the mics weren't over there to where he pointed. So now she's going to find more employees to annoy and give them an earful about not being in the right area for the mics.
Yo, somebody gotta help me. Yeah, you just stand there doing nothing. Let me get you useful. Hi. Could you do me a favor? I need to find the microphone, the Blue Yeti microphones. The guy said it's over here by Apple. I don't see no microphones at all, not even one. Thank you. Those are the last two, the Blue Yeti.
She did it! Mission complete! She found the Blue Yetis. Jackpot! You would think that this is now kaput. Best Buy can wash their hands of her. She's in the area she needs to be. She's got the items right in front of her. What else could possibly go wrong?
Those are the blues, the only blues I have currently at the moment.
What's the one for $87? It's a Blue Yeti. I don't want the mini. I want the regular size. It would probably be that one right there.
No, this is just,
For $89?
yeah, it's 89.
It says
But this is a
87. It says it's $87. Maybe it'll come up cheaper.
I don't know, you have to bring it up, unfortunately, I'm just
Just tell me yes or no what it is. The other words, I don't need to hear it. Not to be rude,
89.
but I don't let people just talk words on me like that.
You fucking freak.
Oh my
What do you
God.
mean? You don't
Oh
like
my
people talking words at
God,
you.
man.
You're asking her questions. You're bombarding her with dumb-ass inquiries that she is doing her best to answer because she fucking has to interact with you, unfortunately. And now you're getting mad at her for answering your questions because she's using too many words at you. Oh my God, this lady sucks. Again, I know it's for her content, but I also am very confident this is how she actually is off camera too. If there ever even is a time in her life when she's off camera, it seems like anytime she goes out in public, she is filming it. Like, this is just how she lives her life. Her day-to-day is her experiencing life through her fucking phone screen because she's filming it to post all the time. But I think even when that is seldomly turned off, she is probably still the same exact way, the same exact rude, insufferable, entitled
I don't know
attitude
if I call that Sharkeesa, you know? More
to
like a Tyrone
everyone
at
she
that point with that
interacts with.
attitude.
I cannot imagine a world where people are willingly around her on purpose, subjecting themselves to the torture of her presence.
89 is what this is. This is the Blue Yeti. Let me show you.
Yeah, the Blue Yeti mic.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Yeah, that's the one that we have right now. But it's showing up 88 here. I can't really tell you if it's going to
It's $1. Yeah, it doesn't really matter as long as it's not $150 like at Walmart.
Right. I mean,
So
if
this
it's-
is the little one, right?
Yeah, this is tiny one.
So these are all the same. 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. These are all the same
These are all
ones.
the same ones. Exactly the same.
Okay, and you don't have anything else more
This one.
upscale?
This is my only microphone
Okay,
section.
that's
and
it.
the
I'm
rest-
good. I got it in my hand. Thank you so much. That word. Why do they use it so much? Debbie Downer. Anyway, I'm skipping you. Sorry, I have to. Customer service.
If the dollar difference didn't matter that much, why are you making a huge fuss about it and making her go through all of these hoops in order to please you? And then she, of course, walks away and immediately cuts in line. Like, of course, she had to. She's in a rush. Everyone around her, like, those aren't real people. She's the only real person here. And now we get to experience life through the eyes of a fucking angel. So, of course, they need to part the seas here, make way for her straight to the checkout. She deserves it. She's earned it.
What do you pay for your stuff at? What do you pay? 3 people helping 1 person. Just tell me where to pay, please. I want to get out of this store. Thank you. God. People don't have anything to do. They got to find something. Find something. I want to know how much this thing is. It says it's $87. But it says it's $89 at the shelf, but $87 online. So let's figure it out.
How about you open your eyes and figure it out yourself? Activate some neurons here, lady. You can probably find where to check out. It's like the easiest thing in the stores to locate because it's the most important thing to the businesses. So they have giant fucking
I hate this
like
woman
indicators
already. Jesus
letting you
Christ,
know
I
exactly
really
where to
do.
go to check out. Imagine getting lost, failing the most basic task of going to a store.
Okay, let me get some more help. Oh my God, here we go. Okay, who works here? I need help. How you doing? Can you do me a favor and show me where your projectors are? I'm looking for like a Vankyo brand. You have it?
Yeah.
Can you just show me? Because somebody pointed to me last time and I don't want to go in a circle. I can't do that. I'm chronic asthmatic, too windy outside. Please show me exactly where we're going. Thank you. I don't shop in here much. I don't want to go to Walmart because they didn't have what I needed. And I was,
Yo, that Charlie jump scare scared the shit out of me. I go, fuck. Yo, man, you can't do that to me, man. That shit scared the shit out of me, dude.
was already there, so I have to come to you guys now.
Who asked?
It looks like small. It's a white. These are really big. I don't want a big one. I need a Vankyo, something that's compatible with Roku.
Okay.
Do they?
Let me get someone to help you out with that.
Someone that knows about this?
Yeah.
He went just left me lonely. He just walked off. He walked off. He ain't gonna help.
I
He
hate
ain't
how
sending
she's talking in my
nobody back to
left
help me.
ear. Fuck,
I
man.
cut out a lot of her yapping. It's just nails on a chalkboard. She's talking about how, like, the projectors are too expensive. Why would anyone buy it? It has actually only been about 20 seconds since that guy said he's gonna go find someone else to help her here. And she's already making an issue about it and wrote him off as, like, just abandoning her. Which, if he did, that's the right call. Because if you send anyone else back here, it's like feeding them to sharks. It's like just letting them get eaten alive by piranhas, except at least the piranhas would be less annoying. Like, that would probably be more painless than having to interact with this lady.
Excuse me, sir. I know you're here to check out, but you can't leave. That's your spot, right? I'm looking for a projector that I can afford. These are all like $800 and $700.
Yeah.
I bought a projector that was $125, but what's up with those?
Those are cinematic projectors.
Cinematic.
The one you bought was probably a toy.
A toy? But you know what? That toy serves me just fine. It spreads on my whole wall.
Sure.
And I am happy with it.
Okay.
He said, sure.
Yeah.
But it's
I mean,
gonna,
I can't.
But it's gonna foul out. What's that life on that bulb?
Stop asking the guy questions. You just said that the one you have you're very happy with, super satisfied with. What the fuck are you even doing? Yapping to this guy, asking him questions about other projectors that you're
Humans.
not even interested in buying in the
Humans are
first place.
very
This is truly a
interesting
waste
set of
of
creatures.
everyone's time and everyone's patience. It's like, I'd call it rage bait if this wasn't her entire life. This is how she lives. Her happiness is built on top of other people's misery. It's truly pathetic. And this goes on for like another like 2 minutes of her just hounding this guy with questions, making him go over to the projectors and talk about it, and she just
This shit is
talks down to
irritating.
him, and it's I'm not gonna bother even showing you more of it. There's no point. You get the idea on
yeah.
who she
I was,
is.
I was also getting
Just
like,
an annoying
annoyed.
nuisance. It's so unbelievably infuriating.
God,
So yeah,
dude.
I just had to talk about this loser here today. I saw August the Duck made a video on the Best Buy one, and it sent me down the rabbit hole of looking at all of her other ones, but none of them are quite as grating as the Best Buy adventure. The others are more like the Starbucks one, where it gets into like a shouting match, or she just starts insulting them and they stop like engaging with her eventually. This one, it just never ends. That's about it. See ya.
Oh, dude, that shit was painful. That shit was actually just straight up
Instigating
painful.
argument.
It's crazy because it brought back like a lot of memories or so when I used to work in retail and everything. Oh, dude, Jesus. Holy shit, dude. Holy shit, man. That shit was wild. But yeah, anyways, that's the end of the video. You guys can comment, like, subscribe, do all that fancy jazzy stuff. Man, fuck this bitch, bro. Cloud is some, man. I never had to deal with anything like this in the Void. In the Void was completely different. I guess because like life was just simpler in the Void compared to like over here, you know. Oh, fuck this, dude. God damn, Cloud is sure is something for people to, you know, to pursue the high to get the popularity. But yeah, anyways, that's the end of the video, and peace.